This restorative sequence is beautiful for around the new and full moon, or simply when you're feeling like a more gentle practice. Please know that it would be more beneficial to hold each posture for around 2 minutes to get full benefits. So let's begin in Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees open to the sides. Laying back on your bolster with the palms turned up towards the ceiling, eyes closed, lengthening through the back of your neck, so tuck the chin slightly. Relax the groin and the buttocks. Relax your breath, breathing through your nose. And bending your elbows, bring your hands onto your belly or chest, interlace the fingers. Turning your palms up to the ceiling, drawing the thumbs and pinkies in, and then extending the arms up and over your head. So the palms are pressing away from the crown, and really lengthen through the side waist and the spine, pressing from the palms rather than the fingers, and keep the fingers in tight. Inhale as you release up, exhale, release the arms down. Take the same posture, just move your fingers across one, turn the palms up, thumbs and pinkies draw in, and gently extending the arms up and over. Maintaining softness throughout the body as you extend through your spine, your arms, breathing freely through the nose. And then inhale your arms up, exhale, release. Scoop your knees together and come up to a seated position. And very gently, you're going to make your way up to standing for some standing postures. So coming into Tadasana with your bolster horizontally in front of you, big toes touching, arms by your side. Going to inhale the arms up through Urdhva Hastasana, find some length, and as you exhale, going to fold forward, bringing the hands down onto the bolster. Allow your head and neck to release completely as you fold forward over the legs. If you are a little tighter, please feel free to take a slight bend into your knees. But breathe naturally through the nose, just relax forward. Enjoy the support of the bolster. And with length, we're going to release the same way we came in. So inhale, sweep your arms back up to Urdhva Hastasana. And then taking the arms out to the side, take a big step wide for Prasarita Padottanasana. Feet are parallel, toes pointing forward. And then from here, inhale your arms up through Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands onto the bolster and release the body down, just as we did in Uttanasana. If you're a little bit more flexible, please feel free to walk your hands through between your feet and allow your head to bow down and really soften and relax onto the bolster. Staying for here for anywhere up to 2 minutes if that's comfortable for you. Strong legs, kneecaps and thighs drawing up. And to release, bring your hands onto the bolster, raise your chest, lengthen your spine, and inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, take them out to the side, heel toe your feet a little closer together, and either step or jump back to Tadasana, and make your way back down to sitting. So grab your bolster lengthways in front of you, come up onto hands and knees for Child's Pose, Adho Mukha Virasana. Take the knees wide, buttocks to heels, extend your arms forward as you bow your body down, resting your head on your bolster, turning your head to one side, and just resting here for a few breaths. Soften through your legs and feet. And from Child's Pose, we are going to make our way into Adho Mukha Svanasana, Downward Dog. So bring your gaze forward. Spread your fingers, come back up onto hands and knees and tuck your toes, pressing yourself back, Downward Dog. And be in a place where you can rest your forehead softly on your bolster. Again, bend the knees slightly if you wish, otherwise legs straight, pressing the thigh bones back, soften the heels, spread the fingers, arms strong, biceps roll inward towards the ears. Breathe into your diaphragm. And gently releasing down, coming back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Be sure to turn your head the opposite way and stay resting here for a couple of breaths. Find softness once again. And we're going to come back into downward facing dog once more. So turn your gaze forward, come up onto hands and knees, tucking your toes and press yourself back. Create that beautiful inverted V shape. Gently resting your forehead on your bolster. Letting your mind be calm as you breathe softly and freely. Strong arms, strong legs, heels soft. And when you're ready, gently releasing back down. We're going to stay sitting. Coming into Supta Virasana. You may need a little bit more height for the next pose, so maybe grabbing another bolster and your block, setting the bolsters up one on top of each other and the block in front. Come to kneeling, bring your knees together and your feet out wide. You're going to come to sitting on your block. From here, make sure you're comfortable and that you're stable on the block. Very softly start to lower yourself back down onto your bolsters. So this extra height is great if you're tight in the knees, the quadriceps or the hips, or even have lower back pain. So stay here if you're comfortable. Otherwise, let's work into a deeper variation with one bolster and no block. Coming into the same position, knees together, feet out wide. Sinking your buttocks between your feet and roll down the spine. Release your arms by your side, palms up, and stay here and rest for as long as you wish. Keeping the neck long, breathing softly. And when you're ready, very slowly, gently pressing yourself up to seated. So grabbing your blanket into a 3-fold with the folded edge on top pointing forward, sitting on the edge of your blankets, coming into Baddha Konasana. So grab your bolster. This restorative variation means that you bring the bolster horizontally on top of your legs and very softly fold forward. You'll feel that the bolster has a tendency to gently guide the legs down, pressing them down, creating a deeper stretch into the groin, but allowing you to rest and maintain this pose with softness and ease. And from Baddha Konasana, we're going to come back up, right? Just pop your bolster aside for the moment. We're going to scoop the knees together and take the legs out to the sides for Upavistha Konasana. So take the knees and the legs out wide straight, flex the feet, activate the legs, Tadasana action in your legs, grab your bolster lengthways in front of you, sit up nice and tall, kneecaps and thighs drawing up, feet flexing. And when you're ready, just lean forward slightly onto your bolster, maybe coming onto your elbows. If you feel you can work a little more deeply, extend, reach your arms forward. And maybe you can gently bring your forehead down onto your bolster and soften forward. Enjoy this calming forward fold, but maintaining the action in your legs the entire time. Enjoy this inner groin and hip stretch, hamstring stretch. And after a minute or so, when you're ready, begin to raise your chest and softly come up. Slide your bolster aside. You're going to scoop your knees back together, hugging the knees into the chest. And make your way down, laying down on your back for Supta Padangusthasana. So grab your strap or belt. Bend your right knee, flexing both of your feet. Wrap the strap around the ball of your right foot. And extend that leg straight up to the ceiling for this beautiful hamstring stretch. Keeping your supporting leg straight and firm, press that left thigh bone down. You might need to bend your right knee slightly if you're a little tighter, otherwise both legs are straight and strong. Head and shoulders stay relaxed on your mat, and breathing naturally and freely. And when you're ready, release and simply change sides. Bend your left knee, flex both feet, wrap the strap around the ball of the left foot, and extend that leg up when you're ready. Head and shoulders relaxed. Right leg really firm, keeping Tadasana action in that supporting leg. Bend the left knee if you wish, otherwise both legs straight and strong, keeping action in the legs. A great option if you have lower back pain, great option for stretching out the hamstrings. And when you're ready, very softly release. Place your strap to the side, you won't need that again. And grabbing your block, we're going to come into Setu Bandha Saravangasana, a restorative variation. So grab one block, peel your body up with knees bent and feet firmly grounded. And you can choose any height that you wish with your block. As you can see, I'm doing here a few different variations with height. So low, medium, or the strongest will be bringing the block to the tallest height. It's very important to note that the block must be at the base of your spine on the sacrum, which is the flat part that sits within your pelvic region. Relax your arms by your side. Keep the feet grounded, toes soft. And enjoy this spinal release for about 2 minutes. And when you're ready to release, you're going to peel your buttocks up a little higher, remove the block, and roll down one vertebrae at a time, releasing down your spine. And make your way back up to sitting when you're ready for another spinal release. You'll need 2 blocks for this option, placing them in a T shape at the end of your mat. Now the block underneath your spine ideally is at a medium height, and the one under your head will be at a low height. But if that's no good, keep the one under your spine at medium and the one under your head at medium. If that's still too strong, then place both blocks on the low height. What I'm demonstrating on your screen is the strongest variation. So under the spine, medium height, under the head, low. Bend the knees, roll down. It's really important to note that the buttocks must stay grounded down on the floor. So you can see I'm making a couple of adjustments, which feel free to do so when you come down. Once you've set yourself up, you can keep the knees bent and the feet flat, or you can straighten the legs out, whatever's comfortable and preferable for you. Rest your hands by your side or on your belly, or maybe even out to the sides to get a beautiful stretch across your chest. The longer you stay here, the more your body will soften into this pose, I promise you. We have so much stiffness in the upper spine. It's important to take this time. And when you're ready to release, walk your feet a little closer and very gently roll off your blocks and stay resting on your side for a couple of breaths, and then make your way back up to sitting. Set up your bolster widthways behind you. We're going to come into another variation of Setu Bandha Saravangasana, or bridge pose. So come to sitting up on your bolster, bending your knees, feet flat and parallel, and you're going to roll back. So support yourself on your hands as if you're coming to laying down. And again, just as we did with the block earlier, it's really important to note that the bolster is underneath the sacrum, which is in the pelvis. It's the base of the spine, that triangular shaped bone. So do make sure the bolster is not under your lower back. Extend your legs down. Arms can be on your belly, or release them down to the floor. Close your eyes, tuck your chin so the neck is lengthened, and enjoy this beautiful release. Stay here as long as you wish. And then when you're ready, you're going to set yourself up for Shavasana, your well-deserved relaxation. You might even like to move your bolster down so that it's underneath your knees, and this takes a little strain out of the lower back. Rest your legs, your arms, palms turned up. Tuck your chin, close your eyes, surrender, and let go.